Hello? Testing 1, 2. Are we live? Chat, we are back. Hello, hello, hello. Oh man, hang on. Let me make sure everything's working. Mic check. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, it is good to be back. Is everybody here? Is everybody here? Cremator, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Cremator. Thank you, man. Jim JB, good morning. Good morning, Black Coffee. Good to see you, Black Coffee Trader. It is good to be back. Benson Wainwright, Jake Dell, Young Go, Michael, Scottish Futures Trader, Jack Wiley, Dean Bishop, Cost D1. Hey, good morning, John. Good to see you, John. Lawrence Harris, Timbo Trades, Chad Holcomb, Touchdown NP Trader, TCM Trades is here, Micro Player, Jack Wiley. Oh, let's go, chat. Oh, I am Bruce Lee, Trades by Neo. Good morning. We are back. We are back. John King, Frozen North, we are back. Touchdown. Futures Gamma Scalper. Good morning, Peter. Ian Connor, Fuzzy Chicken. All right, market, what is the plan today? Guys, we can spend all day, we could spend all day and all morning talking about things. There's a lot of things we need to go over. Did I go bald? No, I did not go bald. I'm wearing my Belize hat. Read John's super chat in PW's chat. Oh dear, hang on. Hang on. Good stuff. Is there a 90% flash sale? Yes. Apex 90% off right now. Apex 90% off right now. So yes, it is 90% off. It was at midnight. All right, it should be 90% off. But I will warn you guys, as I found out on my own, Apex did raise their eval prices and they decreased their activation fees. So just FYI. Just so you guys are informed. Code. What code? NBT, baby. Code NBT. That's right. Code NBT will get you the best discount. The eval prices with 90% off were basically like $20. Basically, it amounted to like a $20 increase on the evals, and then they dropped the activation fee by about $30 from what it was. So yeah, Sam, but I mean, I don't know why they don't communicate some of that stuff. Like, it's annoying. It's annoying to me. I didn't know about it until I went to buy the accounts. And I'm like, what? Just a little bit of communication would be nice. But, you know, that's just not, unfortunately, that's just not how things work at Apex. Also, Tradeify is 40% off on all accounts. 5 usage. All right, market. Now, here's the plan. Apex sales seems like a joke since they jacked up price unless you're missing something. I mean, it's basically for the end of day accounts. Well, they increased the end of day accounts more. The intraday accounts are only increased by like $10, and then the end of day accounts are, I think it was 20. So, hey, good morning, RX. Good morning, Sean Trader. Golf Guy Mike is here. Good morning. Good to be back. Good to be back. Hey, the PA fee for the 50K end of day. So the end of day activation fee is 109. The intraday activation fee is 89. Those are the new activation fees. Hey, good morning, Mr. Wall Street. Good morning. Perfect Play, Biscuit Thief, good morning. Dan Taloy, Dan, good morning. Good to see everybody. It is great to be back. Ace Undercover is here. Good morning. Oh, man, it's good to be back. I gotta say, I missed you guys. I missed you guys. That's the same time it was last time I used them. Trader Kevin B. I beg to differ. Trader Kevin B, because I literally activated. Trust me, we'll get to this in a minute. But I activated a PA account last Monday, and it was 139 on end of day accounts. So the end of day accounts activation fee was 139. Now it's 109. Now, why? Hang on. I'm. All right. All right. Let me. Testing. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's focus. Okay. So, oh, wait. So I activated 3 PAs for 50K at 89. Oh, I see, Kevin B. So maybe the intraday. Okay, that could be. That would make sense, Kevin B. Yeah. It was the end of day accounts. Interesting. But all right, let's man, we've got so much to cover. I tell you what, chat, I am so I don't even know where to start, guys. I don't even know where to start. I mean, you can see obviously Just terrible, terrible, terrible by me. I literally am starting over. I am literally starting over from zero. And it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning, and that's how I'm going to look at it. I am not proud of it. I am not proud of what happened last week at all. It was ugly. I went on tilt, I went on tilt on Friday morning. I lost my Apex accounts, and I thought, okay, I got it out of my system. It's time to lock down. But I just wasn't quite done yet. Yeah, I went, unfortunately, in Belize. So the place we went to, it was Belize. So it's my own, it's my own fault, but there was a pretty good Wi-Fi connection at the place that we stayed at. And we were behind by 2 hours. So when I would get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, it would be 9 o'clock here. So it would be like, basically, when I would get up in the morning, we usually didn't really have anything to do. We didn't do anything until usually around 8:30 to 9:30 is kind of when we went out to do stuff. So I was just sitting there in the room, kind of, I don't want to say bored, but I just, couldn't help myself. Went and I logged on using my remote connection. So I was able to use remote connection. So I connected to my computer here at home, and that's how I traded. And it was just ugly. I mean, look, let me tell you how it went, chat. I'll tell you. All right, you ready for this? Okay, now see how we've just been trading in this range for so long? Well, all of a sudden I was like, oh, I've been missing. No wonder I've been sucking at trading, chat. No wonder. I just have to trade the range. Just trade the range. It's too easy. So I decided, you know what? So I just went and I started buying, I just started buying here at the 24 200s. And then, of course, for 2 consecutive days, for the first time in like forever, 2 consecutive days in a row, we do not have a choppy market, and we do not trade the range, and it just keeps going lower. Oh, it just kept going lower. And it just got me. It got me bad. I got into the, how would you say? I entered the, I'm looking for a word, reckless, didn't care, go ahead, blow all the accounts, that type of mentality. Like, I was at a stage where I just didn't care. I was so frustrated. So frustrated. But here's the sad part, chat. Hey, Bella is here. Yeah, it's just a self-loathing kind of, I was trading so terribly that I honestly, like, in hindsight, this sounds like a terrible thing to say, but it's true. I was trading so bad that I was like, you know what? As bad as I'm trading, I don't deserve to have any funded accounts. I don't deserve to have funded accounts. I don't deserve any payouts. Let's just go ahead and blow it all. So I did. Unfortunately, that did not make me feel much better. Didn't really make me feel much better. So here we are, and now we're just starting over, and I kind of wish I didn't do that. What are we gonna do? I hate it. You know what's even worse? I haven't told you guys the worst part. I haven't even told you. It's so embarrassing. is so embarrassing. I don't even want to tell you guys. Oh, you know what? This is so bad that I'm going to have to show you proof. I'm going to have to show you guys proof of how bad it was. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute, chat. It'll be fine. Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. Let's rip off the Band-Aid. Let's get this over with so we can move on with our life and just live happily ever after. And I'm sure I'll never blow accounts again. And we'll just be getting payouts like crazy. It'll be rainbows and butterflies from here on out. Hang on. I got to find my screenshots. I took screenshots. Just to make sure that I kind of like it was screenshots for punishment. Oh, by the way, chat, look at this. This was my yacht. This is the yacht that I'm probably going to be buying about next year once I get all my payouts. This is the yacht. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's currently on back order. Don't worry. I'll buy the never mind. Oh, I have so many pictures. It's crazy. So many pictures, and the one I want to find is not here. Okay, here we go. Here we go, chat. Yeah, here we go. You ready for this? All right, now I'm going to show you something that's going to shock you. Okay? What I'm about to show you is going to shock you. It's going to shock you to your core. Okay? Like when I'm saying shock you, I mean, this is going to it's going to really make you snap your head back. I want you to be very, it's going to be a little bit different from what you're used to. So just want to prepare yourself for it. And just keep in mind, this is just the beginning of what I'm going to show you. All right? So, ready? Actually, you know what? Hang on, chat. Hang on. Actually, never mind. I'll show you. So look at this. Look at this, chat. We did it. We passed 150K Apex end of day accounts. Can you imagine? Oh, it's so great. Yay, we did it, chat. Oh yeah, everything was fine. Oh, look at these accounts. Tradeify accounts, Lucid Direct accounts. We're at $6,500 in profit. Everything was going so great. Oh, it was so great. I thought I had cracked the code. I was the best trader ever. I thought I was invincible, and I could do no wrong, right? All right. Now keep that in mind. Just hold on, chat. Don't worry. There's more to come. Don't worry. That's just the beginning. Look at this. This was later in the day. Later in the day, I was so on fire. I activated my Take Profit Pro accounts, which again, just hold on. We were on a heater. Look at this. We were at $3,000 in profit, $2,700 in profit on the Take Profit accounts. Oh, it was great. It was great. I couldn't lose. I was on the heater of all heaters. Everything I touched turned to gold. Oh, it was a thing of beauty. Oh, those were the days. Now, I wish I could end the story there, but we all know that's not how it ended. We all know. Now, hang on. Let me find some other screenshots. Oh, snap. And then reality came hitting, and it hit hard. Reality came and it hit me smack dab right in the nose. I mean, I got absolutely, it was ugly. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. I cried just a tiny little bit when this happened. I had to be careful that didn't ruin my vacation because I was mad. There goes my take profit accounts. Yep. And I didn't even show you the peak. I actually had these accounts at $4,600 in profit. No joke. I literally did. And then I blew him. Whatever. Okay, that's what happened. Now, hell, you'd think that was it, right? Nope, that's not all. Oh, hang on. That's not it. We were not done with the carnage yet. Let me find another screenshot. You know what? I might clip this and use this as my recap because I do not want to go over this more than I have to. All right, so then, I get to the next day. The next day, not too shabby, right? A nice day on the new Apex accounts. Brand spanking new end of day drawdown Apex accounts. We were $900 in profit. We had the Tradeify Lucid accounts back up above, at least a somewhat decent day. Things were looking a little bit promising, but don't worry. Don't worry, chat. Don't worry. We weren't done yet. We were just getting started. Come on, where are you? Where's my other screenshots? I might have deleted them. Honestly, okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. Nope. Wait. Where are my screenshots? I am missing screenshots. I know I am. Anyway, long story short, let's just rip off the Band-Aid. Yep, I blew the Apex accounts. Where is it? Here. Ended up blowing the Apex. I mean, basically, I ended up blowing all the accounts. That's just all there is to it. I mean, it's ugly. It's ugly. It was Thursday. By Thursday, everything was gone. What did we learn from this? Oh, man. You know what I learned? I learned something. I did learn something. What I learned is a couple things. A couple things I learned. Number one, don't trade the range. That's a trap. That's just absolute garbage. Trading the range is not a good idea. Worst idea is to keep trading. The worst thing to do is to keep trading the range when there is no longer a range. And never trade on vacation, ever. Don't do it. Because there was definitely a part of me where I don't want to say that I didn't care, but my level of caring was at a pretty low point. Like, I was on vacation. And honestly, I mean, this sounds kind of crazy, but it didn't affect my vacation that much. I just did not care. I really didn't. I was like, you know what? I don't care. I was living in denial. I knew today would suck really, really bad. I knew today was like, I knew there would come a time when reality would hit and I would have to face the consequences of my actions. But in the time, at the moment, I was like, don't really care. Let's blow all these accounts. Why not? It's fun. that remote login, that app, remote login is getting deleted off my computer. I'm not joking. I am literally uninstalling the remote login from my computer and from my phone. I ain't doing it. But then the other thing is, it's pretty simple. I look back, Jettis Lord, just trade the range. It's too easy. You know how many times I thought that in my head? Oh, why am I using remote login, Harley Trades? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Because what else? I mean, it is what it is. Oh, I'm not sure I can press buttons today. I'm not mentally ready yet to press buttons. What caused me to be careless? Honestly, it was a combination. Okay, the problem was that there were two major issues. There's news at 10. Okay, good deal. There were two major issues. Trading on vacation was not a good idea because for a couple reasons. Number one, I couldn't really pay attention to my trades. And number two, I just don't know. My discipline my discipline has been bad. I have lacked discipline the last 2 months, if I'm being honest, and I just did not care. Like, I was just so frustrated. Like, I mean, the market, like, look at this market now, and I just became so frustrated with how the price action was behaving. It just got to me. Like, it really did get to me, where every time I felt like, okay, I don't know, it was hard to explain, but any trade I took just immediately kind of, once I was on the wrong side of a trade or the wrong side of a day, I couldn't have a winning trade to save my life. But there were like 2 days where I couldn't have a losing trade. Like, it was so weird because there were like 2 days where everything I touched was just boom, profit, target hit, target hit, target hit. It was like boom, boom, boom. Oh, let's go. And then I get overconfident, and then it's just an inability to accept a loss. That's the problem. Inability to accept a loss, and the combination of that and just not caring was basically the downfall of it. But it's too easy. Oh, it's just so I don't know if you guys struggle with this, but I have a little bit of a problem with like living in denial. Okay, like if I'm doing something, like I'll just push it completely out of sight, out of mind, and I'll just refuse to acknowledge it. And that's kind of what happened when I blew the accounts. You know what I did? This is some stupid level of degeneracy, but it's what happened. I'll just share. All right, what day was this? Yesterday? Yeah. All right, chat. I'm going to show you what happened. It happened on Thursday. Thursday. When was Thursday? My days are so mixed up from vacation. So the 26th. So we want to look for 326. I still remember. All right, 327. Oh yeah, 326. Here we go. Oh, this is bringing back some major PTSD. Oh, so of course, we were right at this 24,100, 120 area. And this was when I had already lost my Tradeify and my Lucid accounts. So I was kind of tilted. I was in the stage of I do not care. So I had entered a trade long off the retest of this 160 area on my Apex accounts. I was, as you can see, I was like 80 points in profit. And I was trading 8 micros. And I took off I was starting to feel very bullish on the day. I was like, oh yeah, we are going to go higher today. It's just a matter of time. No problem. And I had 8 micros on, and I took profit up here at the 220s, and I only had 2 micros remaining. Okay. So I had 2 micros remaining, and my plan was we were ready to head out for the day. Okay. We were ready. We were going to go visit Palencia Island in Belize. And Palencia Island in Belize, it's a beautiful, beautiful spot. And it was a long drive down, and I knew it would take me, 3-4 hours before I would get there. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to put 2 micros on, and it'll be fine. I'll just, I think I put my take profit all the way up here at like the 350s. And I didn't even put a stop loss in. I'm like, I don't need a stop loss. You don't need stop losses. Chat, you don't need a stop loss when you're not worried about losing. So, like a genius, I felt so confident. Oh, this market's going to rip higher. So I left it like that, and I went, and away we go. Oh man, such fun times. And just for a good old torture session, we were on our way, right? We were on our way to Placencia Island, and along the way, we pulled over. I think it was a gas station. And now let me tell you, when I say the service wasn't great, it was not great. So the service was terrible, but I was able to get connected to my remote connection, and I remotely connected with an absolutely horrible connection, right? But I just wanted to see what the market was doing. And I was like, hey, if I'm $100 or $200 in profit, hey, it's fine. I'll just, it's fine. I'll just take profit and get out of the trade. And I log in, and I remember I was long from the 160s. And when that was somewhere right here. And when I log in, we were somewhere right here. We were at the 23,950s. We were 200 points lower. And oh, that was not in the game plan. Let's just say we did not have a game plan for that. I did not have a game plan. And I'm just, okay. This is kind of embarrassing to admit this, but I did. At that point, I was like, okay, we're going all in. And I started to hit the buy button. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I was hitting the buy button when it froze, and I no longer had a connection, and I literally could not connect remotely to my desktop. I could not connect. And that's how we ended. That's how I went. And I kept driving all the way down to Placencia, and it went until another 2 hours later before I was able to connect to Wi-Fi. And of course, I was like, oh, please, please just go. Let's just hope we had a recovery and the market went all the way back up and everything is fine. Nope, definitely not what happened. Definitely not what happened. When I log in, I was in 24 micros and I had hit my daily loss. I hit my daily loss limit somewhere here. And of course, look at this candle. Like, what happened? What happened right here at the end of the day? Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about it, but that's essentially what happened. And then the next day, basically the same thing happened. It always goes higher, right, John? That's what I thought. It always goes up. I'm like, every time we've had a dip lower, we go right back up into the range. And I thought, okay, why not? Nope, not today. Oh, man, it was brutal. It was ugly. Anyway, I'm glad we got that out of our system. Now, can we just... I need help. You know what I'm going to do, chat? No, I am going to do some things. We are going to make changes. Okay? Can I get your individual? I have something heavy on my heart to share. Ace Undercover. Yes, please. Yes, please. What's up, Ace Undercover? How was your vacation aside from trading meltdown? Honestly, the vacation was actually great. Honestly, as much as my trading sucked, it actually didn't affect my vacation nearly as much as I thought it would. We actually had a wonderful time. I want to shout you out especially for always being here. It's been a blast. And to all the chat. Unfortunately, I won't be hanging around as often. You know me, cluttering up the chat. Why? Ace Undercover, I hope everything... I mean, you're not cluttering the chat. I hope everything's okay, Ace. Yeah. I hope you're doing okay, Ace Undercover. I hope everything's fine. John, can I get a hazard pay for listening to that? I'm exhausted. I feel honest. I feel better now that I've told you guys. I'm fine now that I've told you guys. I feel great. I feel great. I'm ready to blow another round of accounts, chat. 35. Now we did switch to 50Ks. I won't be hanging out. Yes, John. Give me a minute. We are I wonder. Hang on. What? Why? What is going on here? Hang on. What's happening, chat? Hang on. There we go. Okay, now we need to make sure. Okay, I think I'm actually ready to trade. I think we're ready to potentially trade. You'll be sure to drop by occasionally. Ace Undercover. Hey, Ace Undercover, you are You're always welcome here. I hope you know that. I hope everything's okay, and wish you whatever you're going through. I wish you well. We'll always be here, Ace, and you're never in the way, so you're always welcome. Hey, Harley Trades, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cycling Grandpa, you're welcome. So many cross currents in the chat today. Yeah. Hey, good morning. Good morning, Fendi. Yeah, we had a great, wonderful trip. I look orange. I got sun. I definitely got some sun. Okay, I am ready. I'm going to trade. So anyway, I got to pay attention here. Do I copy trade all these accounts? That's what I'm asking myself. So I decided this time around to keep my expenses somewhat manageable. I am switching to 50K accounts. Until I learn some discipline, I'm gonna make some changes regarding. There's a couple changes I'm going to make. I am going to narrow down how many trades I take per day. I'm going to narrow down when I trade. I'm going to stop trading the overnight sessions. I'm going to lock down. I'm going to try to I feel like I'm over trading. That is one thing that was kind of glaringly obvious. The fact that I couldn't go on vacation without looking at the charts and placing trades on vacation was kind of a little bit of a wake-up call. And that's a problem. And I'm going to wean myself off, take less trades, and I'm going to really focus on being more disciplined. I am going to, obviously we're passing evals, so, I'm obviously going to trade my evals different than I'm going to trade my funded accounts, but at the same time, I'm not going to try to pass these evals in one session. It's just not good. So I just need to slow down, and I'm going to look for a more of a systematic approach. I know I keep going in this cycle. I need to find one of those pictures. I keep going in a cycle that is not healthy. And it starts like this. Oh, it was nasty work, Jay Wilson. Passing those, here, it was ugly. I hit the daily loss limit. If you look back, the screenshot that I shared, you can see that I was $11,000 in profit because I had hit the daily loss limit the first day. So I hit the daily loss limit the first day and on the end of day evals, and I came back the next day and I literally passed them with it was pretty amazing. It was a crazy. It was crazy that I passed them with only $2,000 drawdown. So I only had $2,000 drawdown and I still passed them. So I literally passed him on my first try. I bought 20 accounts. I hit the day loss limit the first day. Second day, I passed him. So I literally passed them on my first try, as far as I didn't have to reset or buy new accounts. And I was very happy about that and just a little bit too overconfident. And I thought, I'm just going to, I don't know. I feel like that kind of played a factor into me being a little bit too reckless with those accounts. And I don't know. I don't know. All right, it's time to, I need to pay attention. I feel very mentally, I'm not sure I'm stable to trade, but we're going to try it. I need to figure out how many accounts do I want to trade. I think we are going to trade the Apex account separately and then the other accounts separately. So one thing, so I went with take profit 50Ks, obviously, and then the Tradeify growth and the Lucid Flex accounts. That's the one I went with. Kid Poker. Yeah, I definitely can be. Trading is an addiction. I mean, it definitely can be. And I feel like I need to reset. I've been trading too much, way too much. I've been looking at the charts too much, trading too much, and I'm going to just condense it down to the New York session. I know I have some really nice trades in the overnight sometimes, but lately the overnight sessions have been really, really bad, and it's where I get myself in a lot of trouble, and I don't like it. It's also affecting my sleep schedule. Like trading the overnight session has really messed up my sleeping schedule where I'm not getting enough sleep, I feel like. So yeah, I think I'm just going to trade the New York session, and I'm going to really condense it down to just look for specific setups and trade with a stop loss at all times. We are trading with a stop loss. We are going into rehab. Yeah, Gigarick, yes, we're currently in rehab. We're in eval purgatory. Oh, man. Oh, we love trading, don't we? Oh, isn't trading fun? So annoying. Man, today, there are definitely times when I'm less like, how? Why? One thing I thought about doing, I might do this, and I'm not sure yet, but I might. So here's what I'm starting to really, I'm fighting a battle with is I do like the idea of taking it slow, but the thing I do not like, I mean, it all comes down to discipline, really, but taking it slow and slowly building up your accounts like I did on my last set of Apex accounts. On the last set of Apex accounts, I traded them for 92 days. And in 92 days, I built that up to like a $5,000 profit in 92 days. And then in a matter of 2 hours, I blew it all. Like that is some toxic stuff that we can't do. That is the things we cannot do. But I'm kind of back to, I don't know. I feel like I've reverted. I feel like I have really regressed back into some really bad old habits that I thought I was over. I thought I had conquered, but the last couple months they've reared their ugly head, and I feel honestly like sometimes it's better if you're struggling to trade. Like if you're struggling with discipline or whatever it may be, I think it actually might be better. I think it actually might be better to take, basically to trade like one account at a time and be more aggressive, because building it up slow is great if you are disciplined. And I felt like I was being very disciplined, and I felt like I was okay with it, and that I was at the point, man, this market is just, it seems like the market can't decide if it wants to keep going higher or not. I love to get a retest of the opening range high, but it looks like we might not get it. I was kind of waiting for that. But I just feel like I feel very unsafe. Does that make sense? I feel very unsafe in the sense of I don't trust myself. Like I thought I was over it. I thought I was past just going absolutely degenerate. And these past 2 months, this price action got the best of me, and I fell off the wagon. I fell off the wagon, and I fell hard. Oh, welcome to trading, man. The beauty and ugliness of trading. You know, isn't it weird? It seems like, in my mind, it seems like impossible to get a payout. It's just, right now, it seems like I'm so far away. I'm so far away from a payout that it doesn't even seem possible. I know that's not true, and right now right now I don't need to focus on a payout. I need to focus on, hey, just gotta get back to the basics of accepting a loss. Make sure I have a stop loss, be okay with it. Because here's what has happened recently where I have really struggled and I lose control. And you guys have seen it. If you've been watching me trading the last 2 months, I will enter a trade without a stop loss or a target. And then I'll place it I will place it sometimes. But the problem is, like, there are so many, like, news candles. It's just like one Trump tweeted. Like, all that needs to happen is one Trump tweet. And where I struggle is if I enter long here and all of a sudden we have a 60-point drop out of nowhere, which can easily happen, I just panic. Like, I panic. And it's just, I panic. And it's like, no, don't keep going lower. Yet it just keeps going lower. And if you don't have an actual stop loss there, it is so easy to panic. And the next thing you know, you're down 100 points. And that has happened multiple times in, like, on my blowups. Like, on the blowups, that is basically what happens. It's like you just get a deer in the headlight look and you just start to, like, no. And then you're all of a sudden just, hey, just let me get out for break even. You know, that's not a trading strategy. And I know better. Like, once you're just hoping for break even, you're cooked. Like, you are cooked. And I know this, yet I did it. I still did it. So I don't know. We got to figure it out. We got to lock in. Things are just, 2026 is starting to look ugly. It is starting to, my expenses, I haven't even looked at my expenses for March. I do not want to look at my expenses. I do not want to look at them. Can we just Chat, can we just stop tracking my expenses? Please. I don't want to see it. Can we just stop? Like, we just don't care. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I will always care. But man, it's ugly. I will not lie. It's going to be ugly. Oh. Actually, let me look. I'm just gonna look. This month to date. Ooh, yikes. Ooh, yikes. That's that one hurt. That hurts. That hurts. Oof. We're just over budget, just a smidge, just a tad. Just a tiny little bit. Nothing too much. Just a tiny bit. Ugh, makes me want to puke. Hey, Alanim 1983. Hey, I appreciate your feedback. Very helpful. Very helpful. No trades. No trades yet. I'm too scared. I'm just wait. I'm trying to you're just trying to be honest? Hey, like I said, I appreciate it. Thanks. It's very helpful. I don't know. I don't know how I was able to get, I don't remember you chatting last year when I had, where were you last year saying this? You just disappeared, or were you, you say you're a longtime viewer, and as soon as I have a bad month, then you have all the advice in the world, and you think you know everything that's wrong. Yet, when I was getting payouts, I don't remember even seeing your name. You just, where were you? I don't remember seeing you. It's weird how that happens. You're just quiet? Well, that's what I mean. If you were watching for 2 years, then why didn't you keep that same mentality? You wait until now to say it? Like what? I was talking about what is going wrong. Yeah, 100%. That's not what I'm talking about, Alanim. Keep that same like, why are you like, it doesn't make sense if you've been watching me for 2 years, then why wait till now to tell me this? There's no reason to get mad. I'm just asking the question. Hey, good morning, Tech 11. Good morning. I have a hard time with criticism. No, yeah, it's what it is. I'm just asking why wait until now to come out of the woodwork and voice your opinion. Because my point is, if you think that, which I don't think is unfair, like I've said, I mean, recently my discipline is totally lacking, like 100% lacking in my discipline. That's what my problem is. You're trying to make it sound like it's been like that for 2 years. Not true. That's what I'm saying. We've fallen off the wagon. We've fallen off the wagon, and we're admitting it. Hands up, accountability. I'm not denying it. That's definitely true. But to say that I've just gotten lucky, I guess the last 2 years were just luck. I guess whatever. I don't care. If you think it was just luck, I don't mind. I'll take it. But to be just lucky, and then you look at 2 years span, and you want to look at a 2-month span and say that's the reality, and the 2-year history was luck. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works. Thank you, Francis. Good morning, Clyde. Good morning, D-Versatility. How we doing? We're back. I mean, I've seen a lot of people that are struggling with this market. I mean, I just don't think it's not very easy. At least not for me. I don't think he was a troll. I think he was genuine, but I think he's also not looking and being completely, I don't think he's being completely honest about it. I think he's been probably wanting to say that for 2 years, and he waited until I had a bad month. And that's when he wants to say it, which is what kind of makes no sense. Well, it makes sense, but it's not. That's kind of the problem I have with it. I think we're all here trying to make a buck. Yeah, it's just difficult. I mean, when I trade the best, when I trade the best is when the market is kind of in that, when the market is in that slow grind higher kind of mode, is when I trade the best. So it really, it really shouldn't be a shock that I'm not trading very well in this market condition. It really shouldn't be a shock. It really shouldn't. But that's the hard part, to be honest, because if the market isn't doing what we want, then technically I should probably just not trade. But What am I going to do? Not trade for 3 months? You know, that's not going to happen either. It's not going to happen either. Like, so it's like I'm trying to adapt to the new market conditions, and I'm kind of trying to adapt, and it's hard. It's hard. It sucks. Yeah, exactly, Kid Poker. The war, consistent news, Trump tweeting, everything is. I mean, here's the thing, like, people want to say about gambling. Honestly, if you're a gambling trader, these type of market conditions are way better for gambling type trading than it is for slow, consistent moves. Because, I mean, some of these moves are crazy. We're getting literally, look at last night. Like, that's what's so insane. Last night, we had a 300-point move higher. Like, that is so crazy. And it's happening in the overnight sessions. Like, that is so crazy. But hey, you know, I think, you know, it's also not, I mean, okay, I kiddingly or I jokingly kind of blame the markets sometimes. And, you know, it's kind of a jokingly fun, but at the same time, it's also, you know, the market is what it is. We can't, you know, if I can't trade this market and if I can't adapt to this kind of market, then it's my own fault if I keep trading it. You know, it's nobody else's fault but my own. Because if it keeps doing things it has been doing, then, you know, what do we expect? Results might be similar. All right, I want to see if we don't retest these overnight, not the overnight, but the opening range highs. Come on. I might try along here if this holds. Like, this is what's so crazy. Look at this. Like, if I go long here, my stop has to be like below this. Like, my stop has to be here, which is crazy. Oh, man. Last day of the quarter. Actually, that's true. Today is March 31st. I love you, chat. I love you, chat. Why would you go long on such a big pump? I don't know, Raider for life. I have no idea. You know, the guy, he probably said the same thing right here. Why would you go long on such a big pump? And then we kept going another 100 points, 200 points. I don't know, man. But we might just chop. This might drop lower. I have no idea. That's why I'm going to use a stop loss. We are technically at the previous day high. You're right. We'll see. As long as we don't, we might not even get triggered. If we can retest the overnight or the opening range high, I'm going to see if we can get a long off the opening range high. Or we just go all the way back down to the 23,000s. that could also happen. Yeah, I've been watching oil. Yeah, oil breaking out. If oil is breaking out right now. We might come test this 470 level. Danoception, exactly. Just trade the range. Yep. All right, I'm waiting. Let's see. I want to see the reaction off this 460 area. We are waiting. I don't know that I like. Come on, just go take out those 460s. How? Okay. That triggered in a. How did that trigger that fast? Anyway, we're in. We're in, chat. Let's take that first L like a man. You know the first trade's gonna be a loss, so we just take it like a man. Just don't want to get swept. See if we get the bounce. Gotta see the bounce right here. Come on. I'm gonna move my stop just to give myself a little. Okay, what do we have on these accounts? We have 1,000. Yeah, so we have $1,000 loss limit on these accounts, or $1,000 DLL. All right, go right here. We gotta go. If this is a fake out, we're gonna be in trouble. Gotta rip it. Don't fake out here. Oh, there's been so many of these fake. It kind of looks like it's gonna go right back up, and then it just dies. Like it just dies and makes new lows. So hopefully that's not the case. Come on, man. It's doing it. It's doing it. It's doing the old Ripperooski and die. Gosh, I hate that. Oh, we have seen so much of this lately. It's insane. And this is not a good close on this candle. That is not what we wanted to see. Yeah, yeah, this thing is just gonna drop. And down we go. I might just take this off. Last hope, last chance. Oh, snap. Yeah, hate to see it. If this rips higher now, this is like right on par, right on course for kind of how things have been going. Yeah, oil right back. Man. Yeah, at least it kept going lower. I don't know. This thing is going to rip all the way back down. From the 580, what? Basically the 587s all the way back down to the 420s. I just don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, this is, yeah, oil right now is there some kind of news that came out, or this just standard operating procedure right now? Oh, I'm so tempted to try another long here at the 380s. Oh, this is where it's like Trump telling Europe you're on your own, we won't help you anymore. I saw that, John. Do I have a toilet set up? How do you deal with having to take a dump as an A+ setup is about to form? And you just got to take the trade, put on your stop loss, and go take a dump. It is what it is. Let's go. Nicely done, Fendi44. We might, Trader Kevin B. We might. I mean, man, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. If this rips, see, this is what really tests my patience. We keep getting these little moves, and it rips higher, and it just dies immediately after. Like every time I try to get the move, we never seem to be actually getting any kind of follow through. Come on, market, just rip it. Go. Oh, my breathing sounds tense. I mean, I'm fine. The guy that got timed out in chat, which I did not time him out. One of the mods must have done it. Then he went to Twitter to try to. He's like going to Twitter now, trying to at me like, "Oh, you can't blah blah. You can't handle criticism." Like, whatever, dude. First of all, read the room. This is just a general life advice. If someone is going through like a rough time, especially in trading, someone is going through a rough time in trading, trying to tell them what they're doing wrong and giving them advice, usually not a great idea, unless someone asks for it. If someone is asking for it and asking your advice, wanting your input, then by all means give it. But if someone is not asking for your input and advice, they probably don't want it, you know? That's all I'm saying. Come on, rip it. Go. Keep going. What's the saying? Opinions are like a-holes. Everyone has one. Yep. And I don't even think, honestly, I don't think the guy meant any harm. Like, I think he was genuinely trying to help, but it's like I said, I first of all, why would I mean, I don't remember seeing that guy in chat ever. I mean, maybe I'm sure he's been watching for a while and he's just been silent, but why would I take someone's advice from some random in chat? Like, do people not think, like, why would someone do that? It's like, oh yeah, this guy in chat told me this, so I'm going to take that and we're going to run with it. All right, this is going to be the do or die right here. If we can get back above, like, we need to get back above the 430s. If we can get above the 430s, then we have a chance. Go. All right, I'm going to take one more. I'm going to take one more off. I need to change. See, that is one thing. That's one thing that annoys me about this chart trader. Like, how do I wish there was a way I could change my quantity to this, like right here. See how this quantity is 3 and this is 2? Like, it should automatically update. How do I hate that I can't change that. Because now I have to close this and then put in another. All right, I better trail my stop. Why not? Let's trail the stop. Okay, let's go, chat. Hey, we just picked the wrong opening range trade to take. Wait, John, yours updates? How? Is there a setting? What is the activation fee for the 50K on Apex? With the activation, or the activation fee for end of day is 109 and the activation fee for intraday is 89. Rip it! Let's go, chat. Okay, now keep going. I'm gonna trail my stop here. Gosh, if we would have just taken this trade right off the rip, sure would have been nice. Oh. Is the war over? Yes, Kid Poker. Hey, welcome to today's market. This is just how the market is. This is just how the market is right now. That's just, like, I know it sounds crazy, but it's why, like, trading with the continuation moves just, I don't know how you, it's so difficult. And we might get stopped here on the trailing now, but how do you, I mean, we're getting literally almost 100-point pullbacks. It's just so difficult. And we're stopped. Or are we? Man, that was close. The war in my head is never ending. Same, John. Same. Ugh. Come on, just keep going. Don't give me any retracement. We want it to go straight up. No pullbacks. Rip it. Go. Come on, go. Ah. Now it can't seem to get above that 470 level. I do need to trade my take profit accounts today. I do need to do that. All right, I might take profit here. If we don't break out right now, I'm going to just take my profit. Go. We got to pop up through the 470s. Do it. You know what? I'm just going to trail. Rip it. Go. 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 Let's go. Man, this market is crazy. This market is crazy. There it is. 100-point move. 100 points. Right back. Oh, snap. Go. Oh, this market is insane. That's so insane. I mean, let's just keep going. Why not? Rip it. Rip it. I'm going to trail this pretty tight. We're going to trail it. We're going to lock in 100 points. Not too long ago, I would have shorted down there. Hey, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. I mean, actually, you know what I would have done? Probably would have shorted and then kept DCAing all the way up. I've definitely done that. All right, we might get stopped here, but it's fine. This is a lot easier. See, I don't mind doing the trailing stop with these end of day drawdown. End of day drawdown Come on, get back up there. Never mind. All right. It's fine. It's fine. See now, like this is where, like, this literally could just go right back down through the 380s. That is why it's so hard to trade this. Because part of me, like, now this is where I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do. Because part of me, like, if we break down below the 470s here, if we break down back below this, like, I feel like I should take a short. But then I feel like I'm kind of going against the current momentum. And that's how I usually get destroyed. But then you can't really go long. You can't go long down here either, because we've just seen it way too many times where it'll just drop straight back down through the 380s. The only thing I feel like that is a safe move is to go along above the 500s. If we wait for a long entry above the 500s, is probably like the highest probability. But then, I mean, you're just hoping you don't get a fake out. Why did I switch to 50K accounts? Just honestly to keep my costs low. I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier. I feel like it's going to be a little bit easier to get some payouts, and just very, lower cost and hopefully easier payouts. I need to get some payouts. That's the fact. See, if we break above the 500s, I'm kind of tempted to take a long. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. How's the pool coming along? Honestly, they haven't done much. Did not do much last week. I think they're waiting for the pavers to show up. All right, we might get filled here. Here it is. All right, we want to see a breakthrough. We do not want to see. Hello? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Come on, break through the 500s. Go. Scares me. The longer this pauses, the worse the worse it is. Oh, rip it. Rip it. Do it. Do it. Come on. That's it. Let's go. Keep going. That's my boy. Let's make new highs. What a rip. Man, this market is crazy. How am I going to validate the apex? I see you're not aggressive. I'm not sure what you mean, Carmen. What do you mean, Carmen, validate the accounts? You mean how I'm going to pass them? I mean, I'm just going to try to pass them. That's all. I'm not. So with end of day accounts, okay, I want to see this thing go. I want to take it. I'm just going to take it off here. So end of day accounts with the new Apex plans. With the new Apex plans with end of day, I do feel like you're better off. At least this is what I'm doing, is I'm going to start out slower. Like I'm going to try, probably what I'm trading like 5 micros to build the buffer a little bit. If it wouldn't have been for this one loss, we had a $480 loss. If it wouldn't have been for the $480 loss, we would be about $800 in profit. So once I get to around $1,000 in profit, then I will increase my size and try to push the accounts a little bit more. And I feel like it's worth doing that because now you have $3,000 before you hit your day of loss limit. So you can be a little bit more aggressive. And if you can push it, get 1 or 2 good trades, you can really push it across the finish line and pass those in one day. The thing that I would not do is to go big size right off the rip. Like if you go big size right off the rip, it's just very hard. It's very difficult. You're basically hoping for a really good trade with very minimal drawdown, which is, I mean, it's possible, but I would much rather go a little bit smaller size in the beginning, build up a little bit of a buffer on that first day. And if we can build up a buffer the first day, then I will take that and push it a little bit harder as I grow the buffer. Just to because obviously the advantage is in, like, you have an advantage once you have $1,000 in profit. If you look at it like that, so once you have $1,000 in profit, now it's 50-50. Now you just need to get $3,000 more, and you have $3,000 to risk. So it's 1-to-1. Where in the beginning it's 3-to-1. Like you only have $1,000 to risk and $3,000 target. At least that's how I look at it. But now I am very interested to see if we break out above the 580s. I mean, it looks like we will. Chat, I don't want to. Where's my buddy? Where is my buddy that told me I don't? Never mind. I'll just let it go. This thing could just, but look at this. Like, this is what is so crazy. This is, I don't know. If you can just somehow get a strategy, this is kind of what I feel like I've been trying to find, is trying to find a strategy where I feel like once the breakouts happen, you get some very clean moves, but within that breakout, there are so many fake outs. It's just so difficult. Hey, good morning, Matty Matt. Day 10 of no evals or PA for me to trade. I'm on a boycott until Apex gives us back the $79 activation fees. Praying for you, Matty Matt. Praying for you. It's probably not going to happen, Matty Matt. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It's 89. It's less than it was, Matty Matt, though. It's less than it was. Yeah, great strat. Just trade the range. Right. Yep, great. You know what? Trading the range is great until you don't take a loss. Once you go and once the hope and nope kicks in, don't say that, Matty Matt. Don't say that. Can we withdraw the buffer? You can withdraw $500 from the buffer. You can withdraw $500 from the buffer. I think I should just flip my first PA trade every day. It seems I lose on the first trade every day. There you go. Just take that $2 loss. Just flip an account, flip it for a small loss, Black Coffee, every day, and then you're ready to go. It's like, hey, we got the loss out of the way, and now we can trade. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Okay, chat. Now look at this. See, I don't have the nerve to take this trade. I really don't. But if this holds up, like, you should almost just take a short here and just ride this wave all the way back down. That's how the market has been going lately. It's like down, up, down. It's just violence. The market has chosen violence lately. Also, if you haven't heard, Tradeify came out with some new changes. I'm still trying to get familiar with all of the changes, but one change that I think all of you guys will love is real-time dashboard updates, which means if you pass an account at 8 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock midnight, give it 5-10 minutes and it will update on the dashboard, and you can activate it into a funded account the same day you pass. So basically what Lucid is doing. Lucid, you can already do that, but now Tradeify is making that an option as well. Like I'm just kind of glancing at the changes. I know that's one change I think is really nice. They have some kind of live performance reward. I don't know. I don't even know about that. They did add 25K accounts for growth and select accounts. So if you're a big 25K account guy, you can now trade 25K accounts. Yeah, also no more subscriptions. So the monthly reoccurring is no longer a thing, which is great. And they also now offer TradeC and Rhythmic as an option. So you can now, if you're a Rhythmic guy, you can now use Tradeify for your with a Rhythmic connection. Okay, market, is this going to be a rip right back up? Do I try this? Which accounts do I need to trade? So take profit trader, Lucid Flex. I mean, I'm Lucid Flex is 1 day to pass, I think. This is tempting. I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to take this long. We're right at the previous highs. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for a move above the 580s to take a long, or wait for a pullback. But I mean, I feel like this is definitely looking like longs are definitely in play. I want to look for longs, but man, this is tempting. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this short. Please don't punish me, market. I'm trying to be, hang on. Got to get my stop in place. Man, I'm not sure about this. Whoa, what was that? What just happened? Uh-oh, chat. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to close this. Hang on. I'm going to. Rate limit exceeded. Is that the one where Hang on, I'm gonna take this on the other accounts. I'm gonna take it. Man, now I almost want to take it long. I'm gonna take it. Why does it say this? Why does it say this? Do I need to restart? I think I need to restart. What does it mean? It says rate limit exceeded. I might need to restart. I actually should have restarted before I got on. I kind of want to get out of this trade. Yeah, okay, I'm going to restart my Ninja Trader. Give me a second. Make sure I don't show you guys my login. That would be awkward. If you blow an account, it does not get removed from the dashboard for 30 days. Is there a way to just remove it if it is blown like before? Oh, that's a good question, Michael. Not that I'm aware of. Wait. Chat. Chat, am I tripping? Chat. Am I missing something? Oh, no, that's right. Okay, that's right. Never mind. For some reason, I thought I was like, why am I up $420 on my Apex accounts? But yes, I did take that last trade. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Hang on. Let's try it again. See, now, I mean, I feel like I probably should go short. I kind of want to just test this. You are kidding me. Still doesn't work. I don't know. What do we do? I can't move my targets. I think I might need to, I might need to, wait, Amadou, what are you saying? It's because of the ATM strategy? They have to increase my rate limit? But I thought that was only a thing. I thought that was only a thing with Apex accounts, but it's also doing it on these accounts. So do you have to reach out and then reset it? That's annoying. Well, I don't know what. That is annoying. All right, I'm not gonna let this go against me too much. Okay, I'm just getting out. I think I need to restart my computer. I want to try restarting my computer before I do that, but. So you're saying it's because I'm using the ATM? Mine was doing the same thing when I use ATM. When I don't use is normal. You just have to place, stop, and target. That is so annoying. So do I have to contact Tradeify? Restarting the computer doesn't do anything? That's so annoying. Wow, look at this rip. We are ripping. I'm going to do some research on that. Just full port, it'll fix everything. Oh, Big Tick Energy. You have 5 Lucid accounts. Only one is ready for the 6th payout. Will they move all accounts to live? Lucid. Okay, I say this is how it used to be, so I don't want to say for sure. But supposedly that's okay. You won't be able to buy any new evals or test accounts, but you can keep trading your current ones or funded accounts. If I'm going to YOLO the evals on NFP or CPI, it depends a little bit how it's going up to that point. Try with no ATM. Okay, so it does still say that in the Lucid FAQs. Okay, awesome. Well, market, what is the plan? I feel like we're getting into the afternoon session now. And this is going to... I mean, I want to think we're going to keep going higher. My bias is bullish. If you want, I can help. I have a perfect system with proof. Oh, let's go. Did they start unbanning people, Faisal? slowly. There are a couple. Not as fast as I like. If I'm going to try to pass today, no, I'm in no hurry. I am not going to rush passing these. I'm not going to rush it. I'm going to use passing these evals, just going to use that kind of as a mental stabilization. And I'm going to challenge myself, no trading in the overnight session on these accounts, just nothing. I'm going to, once I'm done streaming, I'm walking away, and I'm just going to walk away. No more looking at charts, just completely walk away, and we need a little bit of a cleansing. I need a cleansing. I've been trading way too much. When I say trading too much, yes, taking too many trades, but more so just constantly watching the market. Like just constantly looking at my phone, checking my phone, what the market is doing, all that stuff. That's what I'm going to try to really, really walk away from and make not a thing. Like just not do it. Did Apex get rid of the max you can make in a day on PAs? What do you mean, Kid Poker? What do you mean by the max you can make in a day? Yes, Tatted Trader, deal. No trades after stream, just like TBM. Hey, I'm not one that thinks every single trade has to be taken on stream because, but what I just don't like that I'm just looking and trading literally all the time, every time. But what do you mean, Kid Poker, by the max? Are you saying the consistency rule? So they didn't get rid of it, but they increased it. Yes. So, Kid Poker, so it used to be on the old plans, it used to be a 30% consistency rule, and now it is a 50% consistency rule. So if you have a basically on a 50K account, for example, you have a 50K account, in order to get to a payout, you need to get to $2,600, right? That means you can make $1,300 in one day. So you can make $1,300 in a day and still be below the consistency rule with the new plans. So it's 50% instead of 30. Yes, Kid Poker. Yep. Hey, Kevin Tobias, good to see you. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Yes, it's great to be back. It is great to be back. All right, market. I kind of want to, I'd love to get another trade in. This is now the second time we failed to make new highs. We might be going lower. But if the 470s here, if this holds, I'm going to look for a long. I say Nutty doesn't stop the stream until he passes 20 Apex evals. You know what, Trader Kevin B, that's actually a good idea. So you made almost 700 on my 25K last night. That's awesome, Kid Poker, but you should still be good, Kid Poker. Yeah, you're still within the consistency. But yeah, it's actually pretty awesome. 50% consistency is pretty sweet. You can you can get up to that buffer pretty quickly. But Trader Kevin B, that would actually be kind of funny, or like that would actually be a good challenge. Basically, the challenge, instead of doing a 24-hour stream, I would do I mean, I don't think you could set a time limit, but I would just start the stream, right? And I would start with what? Connection lost. What? So I would start with a 50K or 20 50K accounts, right? And then I would start the stream, and the challenge is I cannot end the stream until we have passed 20 50K accounts. That would actually be a legit. I would go take naps and whatever, but I just wouldn't end the stream. I couldn't end the stream until we have passed the accounts. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate it. That sounds like a good plan. We might end up doing that. Also, you can't close a trade, only reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know about that. That would be insane. I mean, that would be even more insane. You would start the stream, you pick a direction, and you have to trade. And the only way you have to keep trading until you pass the accounts, and you can only use the reverse button. Now that would be an epic challenge. That would be insane. Yeah, I would be challenging with the DLL. It would be. We'd be like, that would be the problem. We would just have to keep buying accounts, Trader Kevin B. Crazy that this is just going to keep going lower. Is it really going to just keep dropping? Wow. Okay, this is where I wanted to get in, right here. If we get a reaction here, I'm going to get in. It's going to annoy me because I can't move my target. See, we get filled. Hey, we got filled. Now keep going. Come on, just rip it. Don't be a difficult. Oh, it's doing the shenanigans again. It's doing the shenanigans. Little fake pump higher and then right back down. Let's see. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Yeah, we might be cooked here. Come on, market. Ribbit. Come on, go. Go. Right here. Gotta go. Gotta run. Rip it. Don't fake out. Please don't do it. Just keep going. Moment of truth right here. Moment of truth. Come on. Ugh, just can't do it. That's... I don't like... I think this is going lower. I don't like this. I do not like this. I'm gonna let it go, let the trade work. Whatever happens, happens. Okay, maybe. Go! Hit me! Please. Cannot be seriously not. Come on. Ribbit! Thank you. Thank you. Now keep going. Hey, Bella, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. How are you doing, Bella? How do you understand the future value that Kodak's pharmaceutical battery business will generate? Yes, Nancy, I have no idea what you just said. Rip it! Rip it! Come on, baby! Go! Go! Hit me! Come on, just fill me right now. Do it! Do it! Do it! Let's go, Chad. Let's go. Hey, we're green. We're green. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to be green. And actually, you know what? I'm going to stop trading on... I'm going to stop copy trading. I'm going to stop copy trading take profit trader. I'll keep trading the other ones. Why are you taking 50K instead of 150? Trying to keep my expenses down. Right now, I am sucking. I am sucking at trading right now. It's pretty bad. So instead of, I'm just going to size down. I was actually considering, instead of doing the 50K accounts, I thought about just doing, I thought about keep doing the 150K accounts, but instead of 20 accounts, maybe do 5 with Apex and do 2 with Tradeify and Lucid and Take Profit Trader. Basically, keep doing the 150s, but instead of 35 accounts, maybe do 15. I thought about doing that, but the reason I ended up not doing it just because of how difficult it is to pass. It's just pretty difficult to pass the 150Ks. So I decided to switch to the 50Ks. They're easier to pass. They're easier to get to a payout. So that's why I'm just going to go with the 50Ks. I feel like it's, less expensive, easier to pass, and easier to get to a payout. And hopefully we can, hopefully we can just, we need to get some payouts, man. I don't know, man. It's been rough. I really, really hope this is not the start of a really bad year. Like, I keep having flashbacks to my first year of trading, where I just could not get a payout. It was a struggle. I'm getting flashbacks and some PTSD. So, I don't know. We need to be more disciplined. That's the main thing. I don't feel like I need to change my strategy, so to speak. I need to make sure that I accept losses, trade with a stop loss, and stop over trading. Stop trading every single minute of the day. If I do that, if I do those two things, trade with a stop loss and minimize my trading windows, stop trading every single session. And I think my mental capital will be way better. And that right now is what feels like the right thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I've always done what I think is the right thing to do. Which I'm sure people disagree. It's okay. We're all allowed to have an opinion, but in the end, this is my account. These are my accounts, and I'm the one that pays them. I'm the one that, so I'm going to trade them however I see fit. That's, it is what it is. Once other people start paying for my accounts and activating my funded accounts, if you're willing to pay for my accounts and activate them, then I'll start listening to, then I'll trade how you guys think, or however you want me to trade, I'll do it. Technically don't think that's allowed, but hey, you got your first 5K payout from two 150Ks. Hey, let's go, Ultra. You suffered from what is known as post-traumatic payout disorder. It's a very well-known disease. Post-payout, sorry, I said it wrong. It's post-payout degenerate syndrome. So it's a very well-known condition that is currently, unfortunately, it's currently not curable. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate. Dean Bishop. Well, I get. Oh no, I just stuck my foot in my mouth. You use my code, so now go full port. Dang it. Hang on, Dean Bishop. Let me, long or short. How much is an activation fee for a new 50K Apex? The new account activation for a end of day account is 109. Intraday account is 89. And it's the same across all account sizes. Still no word on Apex unbanning eval lock people, Keone. I don't have any further updates other than, I've seen a few people that got unbanned. So, I don't know. Yes, the 109 for the end of day accounts. Yes. I'm looking for a good trade copier. Which ones are reputable? Don't tell me Apex trade copier. Warhorse. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend Apex's trade copier. The trade copier that I use, have been using for 2.5 years, is the Replicanto trade copier. That is the one that I use. So I can't recommend anything outside of that. That's what I use. It's not without flaws. Every trade copier will have some issues, but I'm familiar with it. That's what I use. I know how it operates. And now make sure you use the compliance mode. There are some prop firms that, require you to be using the compliance mode. So is it expensive? Not real. I forget. What is the trade copier? I forget. What is it? I want to say it's, and I'm blank. Is it 200? It's a one-time fee. Honestly, I'm not sure. It's been so long since I bought mine. Okay, $199. Thank you, Max90. Thank you. Okay, look at this. See, this is the problem with today's market. It's not really the problem, I should say, but this is why I struggle sometimes to trade it. Because now we're just going back down. And I don't really know what to do. Now we go back up. Hang on, chat. I gotta take this call. Oh, wow. Look at that rip higher. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hang on, Chad. I need to use the restroom and I need to make some calls, or I need to check some things out. I'll be right back. Hey, we're back. Okay. The Apex copier works about as well as Warhorse. Yeah. Sorry about, yeah, that's okay. I need to leave chat. You know what? I'm going to do an update video tonight, and I'm going to go over this in the update video. But the more I think about this, the more I like it. Let me know what you think, chat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a new rule. In all of my blowups, you know what? There is one consistent thing, one very, very consistent thing that happens. There's one constant with my blowups, right? I'm going to see if someone knows what it is. There is one constant, and there's one thing that is always like, how would I say, that happens or doesn't happen when I blow up. It's very, very, very consistent, or it's very, it's always true. See if anybody knows what it is. I lose money. Well, yes, obviously. That's not the answer I'm looking for. I'm curious if somebody thinks of it, because too cocky telling the market is stupid. Yes, that as well, Mr. Wall Street. That's true. One more trade. That's sometimes true. Size, yes, kind of. Revenge trading, kind of. I get upset, yes. Mrs. Nutty didn't bring powdered donuts. Don't get out of the stop. I mean, yes, the no stop loss, that's definitely huge. This is the answer I was looking for. I don't see anybody that says it yet. It's not the answer I'm looking for yet that I've found. Trading through lunch break, no. Adding overtrade. I mean, those are all like things that I do. Like, okay, let me phrase it this way. This is all, okay, I'm just going to say it because it's too confusing. It is a lot of things, but you know one thing that is always true? I don't think I have ever, maybe I have way back when, but all of my blowups happen off stream. All of my blowups happen off stream. Have you guys thought about that? It always happens off stream. That is the one constant that is always true. It always happens off stream. Oh, you did say that, SRQ Trader? Yes, you did. Thank you, SRQ. SRQ Trader, you got it. Honestly, like I went back and I was like, okay, what's one thing that, and it was immediately I knew the answer. I didn't want to admit it to myself right away, but it's true. It always happens off stream. And I know why. It's because I am too embarrassed to act like an idiot on stream sometimes. I have better discipline when I'm streaming. So here's the new rule. It's very simple. The new rule is very simple. We trade with a stop loss, which is what I want to do. Like that is also a thing. The other thing that we are now going to do, no trading off stream. None. None whatsoever. None. No more trading off stream. If I want to trade in the overnight session, I'm going to have to go live. That's the new rule. So you might see me trading at some weird times, but if I trade, I'm going to force myself to stream it, because that is the one very, very constant that who wants to tell him? Tell me, Wall Street, tell me. What am I missing? "24-hour stream incoming." How many contracts are right now on these accounts? I'm trading 5 micros. So I'm trading 5 micros. Also, for your copy trading, do you use ATM? I use ATM. I use limit orders, Lido. I do use Lido orders. You said I'm afraid to look like an idiot on stream. Okay, that's a good one, Wall Street. That's fair. Okay, listen, hear me out. Yes, I know I look like an idiot on stream, but you have not seen the worst, okay? That's all I'm saying. If you see me go on tilt on stream, there are different levels of idiocy. There are levels that you have not seen. Let's put it that way. That's a good one. That's funny. Your new sleep schedule is 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Yes, we're only going to sleep from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The rest, we're going to have 23-hour streams. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Oh, chat. All right, chat. I actually do have to go. But guess what? I'm done trading. I'm not going to trade. I'm going to end the stream. And tomorrow morning, when I hit go live, I might start streaming at 7 in the morning. And we'll take trades early pre-market. But from now on, the rule is when I trade, I stream. And I will do it. I'm going to do it. I am now right here, right now at 12:13 p.m. on March 31st. I am making this commitment right now to you guys. If I trade, I stream. If I don't stream, no trade. That's it. All right, everybody, I'm out. Take care. We'll be back tomorrow. Thanks again for the support. Appreciate it. It was awesome. Awesome being back again. And we'll be back tomorrow. Take care and God bless.